Welcome back to another episode of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty College Football 25. What I'm showing you here is the college football playoff 2027. And feast your eyes, we are in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. We are ranked third overall, which is amazing. We're straight through to the quarterfinals, which is why we have a bye week in the first bowl week, so to say. We're going to be taking a look at a few of those awards upcoming. I'm going to be putting as an inlay. We did get another commit. We also got a player of the week. That was Mustafa Orlando. We got the Boyles Award for our coaches. Actually, the Broyles Award, Trick Maverick here. We're just going to be looking at those really quick. Now, the Heisman Trophy went to Eli Holstein, senior for Pittsburgh. I would really like to know if it's also possible for a freshman to be that, but I don't know, because we didn't really play that badly. But whatevs. Head coach of the year, that's me. So go me, I reckon, with a career record of 56-4, which is, to be fair, quite amazing when you look at the size of our school. We've got the best quarterback when we're looking at that one here. Nobody in here. The best defensive player. Nobody in here. Best defensive back, there's nobody in here. But the best running back, we've got Jordan Zamora in here. A sophomore, and he really had quite a good season pushing in here, which is going to help his claim for fame. Obviously, the Lombardi winner, best defensive lineman, there's nobody in here. Is there anybody else? Didn't really expect to see. No, Isaac Armstrong is here. Best tight end. Yeah, fully deserved. I think he was really good. And as you can see, Trick Maverick and Sergio Humphreys both are my two coordinators. Best linebacker, best center. This is Jacob Katauskas, who has been very solid. Kicker of the year, yeah, that's not mine. Best punter. Then we've got the special teams returners, and then we're back at the player of the year. It's a bye week. We don't have a lot to do, to be fair. It's early signing day, early national signing day. So as you guessed, we can't do anything anyways. So we've got a few players that have signed. Those are the players that had already committed. Now, all we can do is we can remove those dudes that have committed elsewhere. So be it. I don't really think it's too much of a problem. We're going to see where these players end up. We're just giving chase. I can't spend any hours in this week, so there's actually not a lot to do here. We'll be spending the hours for the coach off screen, and now we're going to be moving into next week. All right, so we just found out that we're going to be playing Alabama, the Crimson Tide, in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. The Chanticleers out of Coastal Carolina. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. What a story. What a freaking story. Now, looking at the playoff bracket, who's going to be playing who? Wisconsin going to be playing Colorado. Georgia going up against Oregon. We're playing Alabama, and Mississippi State is playing UAB. Those are the four bowls. And we're going to be playing the Peach Bowl. In case you're asking yourself what's going to happen, what the trophy is, it's a bowl of, you're never going to guess it, peaches. There you go. Never would have known that without me, I know, but here we go. Now, which one could help us? Yearly XP for records held by a player you coached. Grow together, gain XP whenever a player levels up. That could actually also be quite amazing. I think we've spent as much as we could here. I mean, we can still add some more. Always be Cruton, the wide receivers. Increase starting interest. We're going to go with this here, and we're going to go with this here. I think that can't hurt for the future. Apart from that, again, there's not a lot to do right now. We're not going to be looking at job offers. I just want to get into the game. The stage is set for the Peach Bowl, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and here come the heroes from Coastal Carolina. They worked hard all season long, and now, for a lot of them, it's a dream come true. It's a playoff game, and it's great for the program as well. Here comes Alabama, the proven team. Goliath, the one that we want to beat. We're David, by the way. It's a huge team, a huge program, a lot of tradition, a lot of success. And we are a small-time program. We won the championship twice in a row, so we're not really unknowns at this point. But at the same time, are we really surefire contenders? I think not. I think not. But at the same time, I'm so happy for a lot of these dudes that really worked very hard to get in there. Oh, come on. But the power level just really is very, very different. We've got players on here that are on this stage for the first ever time. Overthrown. 3rd and 3. Ian was Enrique. Overthrowing the receiving Max Yates here. Let's look for Armstrong. Ball comes out. 4th and 3. And immediately we are under pressure. We're under pressure to score. This team is better than we are in every aspect. In every aspect. Come on, Jordan Zamora. Jesus Christ. We find a way. But only just. Let's find the weak point in their defense. I haven't yet figured it out. Not yet. Is it going to be those short grabs? Is it going to be those short pickups? At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what we're going to be going with. Going to be trying to utilize all the receivers at our disposal. 17. Number 27 is really good. That's a midline backer, Hakeem Taylor. He just stands his ground. Doesn't move one bit. There you go. Lovely pickup. Terrell Damania going forwards. But chased down and taken down. Armstrong Weinstein. Let's go. All right. All right, guys. Alabama cheerleaders doing their formation. This is a beautiful venue. So far, neither team has really taken over in being too dominant. We're still kind of getting to know each other. And of course, we have one 5-star recruit. I reckon they have a boatload of those. All right, let's get Zamora running. 2nd and 1. No need to play cute. 3rd and inches. I think that just says it all, man. Even getting a yard is tricky. That defense is really pummeling our offensive line. But it's all right. It's all right. We knew what to expect. We knew what was going to happen. We have to play our game. We have to keep calm. Don't show nerves. Do our best with what we got. And we have Terrell Damania. 919 yards so far. There we go. Jordan Zamora fighting for that touchdown. Here we go. Lovely. No arrow this time. I love the patches on the jerseys, by the way. We had to go all black because the uniform selection for Alabama is surprisingly limited. You can't mix and match. There are only like 2 to 3 in there. Not only a home, then the away and the alternate, and that's it. Come on, defense. Do something. Please do something. And they actually give us the ball back. Now that is great. All right, normal. We're going to go normal here. We're just going to try. Get in there. Touch his score down. And you guys know what I mean when I say that. There we are. 2nd and inches at the beginning of the 2-minute drill. That is actually good news. 4,300, the top passing leader. We're not there. Nice job by Weinstein here. And while I have to say fuck Harvey Weinstein, this definitely is a Weinstein I can really get behind. Wow, hard hit. 2nd and 10. Let's protect our quarterback a little bit. Armstrong, Weinstein, Yates. Options. Isaac Armstrong. The big tight end is going to be the player that I'm going to be looking towards. Let's get Yates in on this. Yeah, I had to keep going backwards on this one. 2nd and 10. Trill Damania, you're up again. They are absolutely sniffing out our plays at the moment. Here we go. 1 minute 37. Yanon Wazarike. To me, it's the surprise player of the season. And the player that deserves most of the credit. He just is doing incredibly well. He had to step in at very short notice. This is Sabidra fighting for yards. 1st and 10. Let's go with the double cross again. Looking for Armstrong. Let's bridge. It's 10 more yards. Holy shoot, man. That was coverage all the way from the defensive player. Not even giving Armstrong an inch. We get 2 yards out of this. Quick turn. 3rd and inches. And that was a brutal hit, by the way. We're going to go direct snap here. Get that 1st down. That's all I'm really trying to get here, guys. Can we do that? Jordan Zamora. He's going to be fighting hard here. Going to be fighting hard for yards. Because this is an incredible defense. Fuck that. Even going backwards. Even going backwards. This is going to be... Yeah. 3rd and goal. Taking a breather here because we are really having a hard time with this. All right, let's call a timeout. I'm unhappy. 7 yards out, 4th and goal. I always have to concentrate so hard with this because this is such a I don't know. It's very counterintuitive at how this works. But yeah, the kicking, not my favorite thing about College Football 25. I love a lot about this game. That's not one of them. Anyhow, fans are happy. We take a light advantage here, and this is a huge one. This is a gigantic one. All right, guys. Let's make sure we score and give ourselves a good position to work from. Man, that defense. That defense is really hard to break down. Fucking hell. 3rd and 23. Shit. Takes too long for everybody to get into position. Luckily, we've got players like Trill Damania and Ian Onwazarike. The combination is something like that is possible. That would not have been possible with Vasco. I'm not dunking on him. I really appreciate him for what he is. But holy shit. Damania, risk of injury. All right, let's look towards Yates. Let's just get that 1st down here. Let's take a breather. We're going to be using a different setup. Don't want to get Damania injured. Lovely. Lovely. Here we go. Stopped at the 4-yard line. We can work with that. We can actually work with that. We're going to set up this pass play here. And then we're going to be switching to a curl pivot dig. I think that is a little bit safer. It's the end of the third quarter. Cheerleaders are having workouts. Drive. Do I trust Jordan Zamora to find a route? Nope, I don't. Shit. Immediately going backwards. There's just no way forwards for Jordan Zamora this time. Holy shoot, man. He was on fire there. Damn, and he is still impacted. There we go. Armstrong held at the 1 yard line, 4th and frickin' 1. Jordan Zamora with a direct snap. This is important, and we get it. Holy shamoly, I was holding my breath right there. Whew, all right, direct snap. We bridged that 1 yard on the 4th and 1, and we go up 17-7. 17-7. 2 minutes 30 to go. They are gonna score. I just know it. Let's get the extra point converted from our kicker. That would be important. All right, they do that and they score, and that's all right. And we are gonna be chewing clock like freaking crazy right now. Like freaking crazy. I mean, they have the timeouts. They're gonna be using them. Ooh, Jordan Zamora even get some yardage out of this one. That was to be expected. Let me just do a quick check on the wear and tear. Damania is hit here. And we get that first down. That is so crucial. And now I will have to switch him. I can't risk an injury here. He did what he had to do. Important for us. But I can't expect that. I'm gonna have to switch these slot receivers. I was just checking the overalls, and here we go. That's a lot of debuffs here. That's not something I like to see. We're actually gonna be using Zimmer on that route. Zimmer is surprisingly resilient. Really surprisingly resilient. Can I go with a QB kneel on this one? I think I can. First knee. And clock is running down. We're going to win the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. They didn't even try to stop it again. They had another timeout left. And we're going to take this. Ian Nwazarike, 3-star recruit, is going to be taken. This win against Alabama. A huge program. Hard work from the whole team. This was a brutal defense to break down. 92 rated, and that's the median rating. I guess you can imagine what that means. And here we go. The Peach Bowl is not an Orange Bowl, because the Orange Bowl is a bowl of oranges, as you might have expected. Quarterfinal playoff game winner. We have won the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. That is a huge accomplishment. A huge accomplishment. I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. This is an amazing win. We're going to be playing Mississippi State or UAB in the next round in the semi-final. This is crazy. I am super happy. Very, very happy about this. We really played our hearts out. It was a tight game. It was a close game. I enjoyed it a lot, even if it was very stressful at times. And guys, I just hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, do consider dropping a like. Consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me. As you know, In any case, thank you so much for joining me, being along for the ride. Really, really much appreciated, each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for making this special for me. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, and see you next time.